Hey, what's going on? You're tuned into the Daily Geek right here on SweetGeek.tv. I'm your host, Griffin Granberg, and today is December the 19th, 2008, episode 91. That means Griffin's Geeky gift card giveaway still erected in full effect. All you have to do is answer the question of the day and have your friends come in and answer the question of the day. Then they get entered the win, and then you get entered the win again. But right now, let's move on to the Geek News, starting off with story number one. Japanese people are upset, and they're saying "bah" on Google Street View. Now, why are they doing this? It's because they think it's an invasion of privacy, because in Japan, they have stricter laws against, violating privacy while you're out in public, which is not that bad of an idea, actually. I kind of like that. Google's saying, hey, we're already blurring faces and we're deleting pictures upon request, that type of deal. But it looks like the upper echelon of people in Japan are actually, petitioning their government to put a ban, the smackdown, if you will, on Google. And of course, once something happens, I'm going to let you know about it right here on the Daily Geek. Let's move on, though. Story number two. People are searching YouTube so much, right? They're searching YouTube so much that they have become 25% of Google's overall search volume. That is a lot. I mean, Google has huge amount of search volume, and to be 25% of that is just huge. That means if YouTube was a standalone site, like it was before Google bought it, they would be the #2 search engine in the world. That's right, beating out Yahoo by itself. But you know what? It's really not that surprising, seeing that, people are watching over hundreds and hundreds of millions of videos each month. So I guess it's not that surprising, but very cool statistic nonetheless. Let's move on. Story number three. Analysts are saying that the LCD TV sales are actually going to not grow that much next year, and it's going to be a hard year for televisions. Now they're saying that it's actually going to only grow in 2009 2%. That's right, 2% compared to the 22% that it grew this year. Now what are they doing about it? It looks like the industry is actually slowing down production, which means they're not going to be reducing prices like you would think they would, right? Because you think, not a lot of demand, maybe possibly lower pricing, that type of deal. But doesn't look like that's going to happen because production has already slowed. So we're just going to have to see how this plays out. It's going to be very interesting. 2009. Story number four, the RIAA. You remember the organization that was suing, 35,000 different people individually for downloading illegal music for the last, 5 years? And you know how much you didn't like them? Well, yes, they're back. But this time, they're not just suing individuals. That's right. They're going to put that aside. They're saying, okay, we're not going to do that anymore, but we still are going to spy on you and see if you are downloading illegal music. And if you are, we're going to tattletale on you to your ISP. And then your ISP is going to have to warn you. And then if you continue to do it, we're going to tattletale again. And then you're going to get probably your internet service revoked. So, of course, the RIAA playing the bully for the last 5 years, which of course you hated in in elementary school, and now they're playing the tattletale, which you also hated in elementary school. I'm telling you, what is going on with the RIAA PR? No one's there at the helm driving the PR in that organization, at least. But at any rate, let's move on. Story number five. Samsung is saying that they're going to release a full touch Android platform handset by middle of 2009. There's going to be a lot of these handsets coming out running Android platform, or the Android OS, which I am very excited to see. Of course, this one's going to be for Sprint, Nextel, and T-Mobile. I think Android's going to make a huge play in 2009 because basically you have all these different phones running the same platform on all these different carriers. That means lots of application development. I know iPhone's big right now, but I'm just telling you, once more handsets with Android come out, I think you're going to start seeing a lot of developers move over to the Android side. But that's just my opinion. Let's move on. Story number six, last story of the day. This is for my Blackberry Storm viewers. That's right. They have done an unofficial update where you can upgrade your Blackberry Storm to 4.7.0.8. if you haven't already done so. It happened, I think, just about 12 hours ago. Of course, this is an install at your own risk type of deal, but for the people that have installed it, has said, hey, it actually has made things a little bit snappier. So if you go ahead and do that, make sure you let me know how it goes, right? And there you have it. That is the Geek News for December the 19th, 2008, episode 91 of the Daily Geek on SweetGeek.tv. I'm your host, Griffin Granberg, and before we go, Griffin's Geeky gift card giveaway. All you have to do is answer the question today. Let's do it. What are you doing for the holidays, right? I mean, are you doing the Christmas, you know, or what are you doing for the holidays? That's what I want to know. Leave a comment, no matter where you're at. I will comment back to every single comment left. And there you have it. Have a fantastic weekend. I will try to do the same. And I will see you right back here on Monday.